Close fit. Oh, Melky, what's up, Melky? Let me turn that music down. I'm back. I did one stream a little bit ago. I don't know if you showed up. Manny Melky was there. Oh yeah. It was a couple months. It said actually 42 days ago. That's what my timer was on when I reset it this time. 42 days ago. So this is the second stream of the year. But we're in the third month now. I gotta keep one a month up, you know? But I've been hanging around, coding a little more on this. It's a lot of projects I want to do, but this is the one I want to get it shipped out. Get it, some people onboarded soon. I am ready for it. So there's a few things in here that are new. Task next, is that the right one? That's right, okay. A few things new in here. On the product watchers page, I was updating this a little more last time. Oops. Updating this a little more last time and did some more designs. I basically pulled out that same card that I pull everywhere and added the thresholds in here because this is your watch list. So you'll have your target price, percent, or deal score, etc. And then it'll just show all your items here. You can click Edit Product Watcher, takes you to the edit screen. Stop watching from there. You can't delete from here. That was one thing that I need to look at adding. Well, I wanted to get some feedback on it actually. Like, I guess I could have a delete button right here as well. Will I buy you Apple AirPods Max? No. But check it out. I was looking at getting them next because these ones actually, when they're on Bluetooth, they start dying out. Cypher, welcome back. Look at that founder badge. 21-month subscriber. I have 2 subscribers. Cypher's one of them. I think CM Griffin is probably the other one. Thank you, Cypher. I appreciate it. I haven't streamed in months, but I come back on for those 2 subs. And Melk's here too. What was I gonna show you? Oh, I was gonna show you the AirPods. So they go on sale once in a while. They'll have a bunch. They just had a bunch recently that were popping up for like 30% off, I think it was. It's been a little while since they had some, but it looks like they're not up there right now. So I updated this product watchers page, and it's loading. I'm on the wrong one. I want to be on the local one anyway. So you got the targets here. I think I do need to add a delete button. I don't want to do that right now because it's going to take a little bit more code. It's boring code. What I want to add now is when you click on buy on Amazon on one of these, it'll take you out directly to Amazon, and it should pop out this little box. I forgot I did that. I got rid of the drop game, and I made it the trombone sound. I'm glad I did that now. That was worth it. Thank you, Cypher. Yeah, you got rid of the drop game? I know, man. Your drop games get crazy. Yeah. I think I got tired of refreshing it. Every time I start stream, I have to refresh the thing, like remove it and then add it again. Otherwise, it's all glitchy. So I just got tired of doing that, so I just turned it off. I think it's still there. Let's see. Nah, it must be busted. Sorry. Fell for it myself. Yeah, so when you click on it, it opens this little panel, and then within this panel, you need to find the item that is for sale. Let me find one that has a deal right now. Okay, so this one has a deal right now. The new price is $6.90. Used good is $6.28. So you say you see it, you like it. Oh, here's one. Oh no, it's not on sale. And you hit buy on Amazon, and then it opens this thing, and then you have to find that specific one. So I already forgot. I'm gonna make a little modal that when you click this, it's gonna show up, and I'm gonna show basically a mocked screenshot of this. I've already built it out. I think it's on my debugging page. Hold on. Yeah, see, so like this. I'm in dark mode, but normally it looks, shield your eyes. Normally it looks like this for people. So I built a little mock-up thing to match the data, and I'm gonna show this in like an overlay and say, hey, look for this one and add it to your cart. Just to give them an example of how do you actually check out and do this, because right now I think it's confusing. It just opens this, you might be like, what the fuck am I looking at? So I'm gonna show them and say, in this case, these are basically just desktop and mobile versions. That's how they look on those two pages. So when you click on this, I'm going to show you that and say, look for, show the one that's used good with this price, and it's going to look like that. So hopefully you get it burned in your brain. And I've already forgot what the price was, $628.29. So it's got that, and it ships from Amazon warehouse. So this is the one that you would want to add. I don't think I can force them to add that automatically. I wonder if that's possible. It might be against the affiliate rules, I'm not sure. But they can look at it here, and then they can add it to cart, and once it's in their cart, if they buy it within 24 hours, even if they leave and come back and buy it later within, I think, 24 hours, I still get credit for it. If they buy it longer than that, then I don't. But most of these deals are very limited time, like maybe a couple of hours. Sometimes they go for a while. Let's see the longest ones I've got right now. 93 hours this deal's been up. But this is only the top deals. If they're not the top deals, then it won't show it up here, in here. Cypher, working any more with Directus? Yes, I have been. So before I was planning to stream tonight, and there's two things I'm planning to stream. This is one thing. The other thing was I started building my own custom Directus module and trying to figure out how their inner things are working. And so I do have some tips. I basically wanted to go over that, what I've built so far, and the things I learned about it, because they don't really have documentation for that stuff. Like, I'm switching between a core Directus install and my extension install to see what the source code is, because they don't tell you like what's available, you know, like they have all these hooks for you to tie into everything in the system, but they don't tell you how to do it. They don't include like, I was figuring out like what kind of components did they have in their admin UI that I can reuse. I was figuring out if I could do that, and yes, I found out you can. So it's going to be a lot of like, it's just going to be kind of gritty work. But I also don't totally know what I want to build. I want to build something to like manage my photos in the module. I'm thinking something more akin to like a Flickr type thing in a module, or some kind of like image blog thing in a module. So I want it to be custom, but I don't exactly know what I want it to look like yet. I know I want it to have the EXIF data. I know I want to be able to have like posts and track all the EXIF data, I don't know. Actually, I need to plan it out. That's why I haven't done that stream yet. But maybe I could do that on stream. I don't know how great I'll be at trying to be creative on stream, like thinking of ideas, unless y'all are here helping me with it. But, yeah. So I will be back to that someday. Because I had not touched Directus in a long time. But that was where I wanted to go with it. So I'm looking into it.
Hydrate level 4, please.
Okay, so the other thing that I added in here, I mean, these are the only design updates, but I also added support for the Amazon product API, which was okay. I thought it was going to be quick and easy, so I started doing it. It was decently quick to get it up and running. But while I was testing it and running it and doing all that stuff, apparently I used up all of my credits, because I didn't realize once you get access to the API, your access, like I have a token for it and everything, but I only get a certain amount of requests based on how many sales I've done. So for like every 10 cents that I've sold, I get, I don't know if it was 5 requests or something like that, some low number. And while I was doing all the building and testing everything, I refreshed and ran it, I didn't realize that it would run out eventually. And so eventually I made too many requests, and they've since taken away my access. So I have that feature built in to the site now, but I've disabled it because I don't have any credits right now, because I basically used them all. So until I get more sales, then I can re-enable it. And it was a little faster. I use it here on the product watchers when I add a new product. Say you add a new URL. I revised this form a little bit, some design updates from it when I did that off stream as well. So there it goes, it loads it. So that request right there would be handled by the product advertising API. Also, while working with the data, I learned that they only give you one new price and one used price, whatever they think the best deal is, I guess, or lowest price, I'm not sure. But this might not always be an Amazon price. This might not always be an Amazon price. So it's a little wonky. It'll try to grab the pricing data, but it might not have it. Looks like Twitch chat bugged out. What happened? But it's working. I've got it disabled for now. I've got a feature flag so I can turn it on whenever I want to. I'll do it again later on, but for now I fixed my regular scraping, kind of simplified it, and I updated it to start grabbing the price, which is nice. Which was an interesting feat because as I was building it out, I have realized they're A/B testing like 2 or 3 different styles, bars. So like this right here, this whole buy new box, and then it's got this attached save used with good. This is new. They didn't used to have this kind of like box up here. It was just previously like a link that said, here you go, like this, new and used offers from whatever, right? So they didn't show a specific used offer there. So they are either A/B testing or launched now this additional like saved price. So this is what I'm getting from the product API is I'll probably get this price and then this price. I already have this project in there. Let me see what this page looks like. Yeah, see this one, how it's different. It's got delivery or pickup, and it's only got the new up there. It doesn't show the used down here. It shows it like used and whatever, $15, but it doesn't have that other box. So there's a few different layouts that they're doing, and so I spent a good little bit of time parsing all that and figuring it out. And it's working decently. I used to have no prices here. When you added a product, I just said, well, what do you want the thresholds to be? And I gave you no information, which is kind of a bummer. Now at least you have the price, like whatever you can see on the page, you know. It's interesting that this one says used like new though. Let me see if it's right. 20 something? No, because that's the right. See, so on here it doesn't even show the used one. And there's no new price. It should be getting a new price because it has a new one, but maybe it's getting served a different template. Oh, someone has it new for 15. See, they must not be giving me. Well, no, because I'm scraping this. I would only get that top deal, which is new, sold by, new, $21.99, sold by Amazon. It's interesting that it's getting the used one. Here's the used one, used like new, but it didn't pull the new. So there's something wrong with my scraper. Hey, Mr. Demon Wolf. I know, it's been a while, huh? I'm in the dead of winter now. It's the perfect time. I mean, actually, the time's going to be changing again next week. It's going to start getting lighter out earlier, and I don't like to stream till it's dark. But, oh, watch this.
Listen, shut up for a second.
That's good. How do I get rid of this thing? There we go. Go to Doge Hype. Yeah, I haven't. I've only been seeing them on smaller streamers' screens, though. Streams, I mean. Like, I got one last stream too, and then I saw it on someone else's somewhere. All right, Cypher, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate it. Founder, look at that. 21-month sub founder. Wow. Wow. Yes, I'll be back on the Directus soon. I want to hear are you building some stuff with it? Sorry, I wanted to ask you. Add to cart to see product details. So let's see if I open this file new incognito window. Does it look any different? In active development of a CMS that I'm using for a client of mine. Nice, nice. Nux 3 for the front end and Directus back end. Netlify for static sidechain. Nice. So it's just kind of a pure content site. Is there any auth login for people on the front end or no? And Mr. Demol says, just got to report them and get their IP banned. Do I have to actually report them too, or is just banning them like that? Will they look into it and see that, oh, this person's been banned across a bunch of channels? That's what I thought happens. Maybe I should report them too, though. Oh, but once I hit ban, they're gone from chat, and I can't see them in here anymore. So I can't, like, ban from that message. Just content for our business. Nice, nice. I really want to rebuild the front end of that app would be like a portfolio site or something, but I would like to build it in Astro. And get fancy on the pages with it, you know, but that's also a pipe dream away too. Yes, but it does help them notice it. See, I used to report them first and then go and ban them, but then the message would be sitting up there the whole time. Yeah, and I always forget how to report it from there. Oh, okay, nice, nice. All right, I'll port them. Chat message. Spam, scams, or bots. Can you give more information? Spam. And I always just, they say tell us more, and I always just say buy followers. Ban and report is your rule. That's a good rule. I like that. I do report. Which accounts does it report? I don't remember, but there is one site where I report people. Maybe it's Instagram, because I was getting a lot of random ass, invites from Instagram. Okay, let's go back to dark mode. Oh no, wait, this is because it's incognito. So did it design it any different? No. Oh, it does have the use. There it is. But it didn't get the new price for some reason.
Hydrate level 4, please.
Oh, thank you for that hydrate. Oh, damn, a Zoe appearance? We haven't had a Zoe appearance in so long. Where is she? Let me find her. Zoe, your people want to see you. go. Yeah. I don't know where she is right now. I'm sorry if she's not back. If she doesn't come out, I'll refund you. But sometimes she comes out when she knows I'm looking for her. Points to burn. I know I haven't had anyone redeem a points thing in a long time. I would like to debug this, but let's
Hydrate level 4,
maybe add
please.
that later. And let's bring it back here. Okay. So I want to make that. If anyone was paying attention, do you think that's enough for you to know what you're doing, I guess? So, quick recap. I want to add a modal, so when you click on buy on Amazon, it shows a modal, and I'm going to show this little sample price thing here. And then once you have the window open, you'll kind of know what to look for. Ooh, AirPod Max. Everybody's all over those AirPod Max today, but they don't have any on sale right now. NGL AirPods Max? What does that mean? NGL. Yeah, I was debating about buying. Did I do that hydrant? I don't know. I need it though, thank you. Not going to lie. Ah, you kids these days. Yeah, so I've seen them on here for as low as like $330. They're usually, are they really $549? $330 as like the lowest, but I've seen them pop up quite a bit for like $370 something. And then they generally have them for like $415 too, but yeah, I was looking into getting the AirPod Max after these. So these ones were dying. If it's just Bluetooth, after a while it goes like robotic sounding and I have to turn it off and on to fix it. I tried upgrading the, what is it, firmware for the thing, and I think it's up to date and it's still doing it, so I don't know. They're just old. They're maybe like, they're probably like 5 years old now. I don't know. So I was looking at AirPods Max, but then I heard someone review it and said the reason why they wouldn't buy them again is because it's always on. You can never turn them off. And that kind of weirded me out, that it's always on. So the battery just lasts forever. 2 days or 3 days of use, and you use it like all day. I don't use these all day. Honestly, I hardly charge these things because I only really use them when I'm on stream, or yeah, I don't use them too much. But you just need a third-party case. Yeah, the case too looked horrible. I did not like the case, the way you case them. But other than that, you have them, you love them. I mean, I'm still up in the air. I'm still putting off my purchase because, I mean, what am I going to buy? Another pair of these, and then those are going to be dead in another 5 years. Like, these are pretty expensive too. These are in the like $300 range. So these are Bose Quiet Comfort 2. So they're an older model. There's like 3 or 4 now. I think they're up to 4. But I also haven't really cared about noise canceling. I would like to turn the noise canceling off if possible. I never thought about third-party cases.
Hydrate level 4, please.
Oh, that's interesting. You get a different Amazon URL. Sorry, let me... copy that over. Yeah, I like the case like this more. Ooh, it looks plush in there. What is it like on the side? To trigger headphone sleep mode. Is this the one you have? Oh, you have an affiliate program too. Okay, so did you generate that link then? Is that why? Yeah, there it is. Mr. Demon Wolf. There we go. It looks plush. I want to see how big it is from the side though. I can kind of tell there. Like my Bose one, it's pretty thin. You know, normal size. I'm sure they're about the same roundness, but pretty thin. But that's cool. Well, I don't have AirPod. Oh, I see what you mean. Try out the headphones. I thought you meant the case. I was like, I don't have AirPods yet. Yeah, I could, but I'm not ready to spend that money yet. That's mainly why I've been putting it off, because I've been trying to spend my money on or save my money, but you know, reduce spending on things I don't need. So that's why I haven't gotten it yet, because I don't have the total need yet. Or I'm not totally there yet. I'm just not there yet, you know? Okay. So I need to make a modal. I don't have a modal. And B's anus. Thank you for that hydrate. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it, but I saw it. Oh, why thank you. Yeah, I've been using it a lot for buying things. This is also that's why I have to tame myself on buying things, because I've been buying a lot of things that I don't need because they were good deals. So I'm trying to practice, what is the word? Patience. Patience. Let's go on to the next task, which is the purchase info modal. Modal, not model. Okay. So I need to create a modal. I'm thinking. I didn't design this. I'm just kind of thinking on the fly here. Yeah, I paid off all my debt during the whole pandemic. So once you go from paying off that debt to saving that extra money, your savings grow so much. So I've been saving. I'm up to a good emergency fund now in case I get laid off, you know, with these rough times. So I'm feeling good about that. So it's been working, not buying things. It works well. components. Common. We'll make a new one. Pretty smart with CCs, trying to build up. Yeah. When I was younger, I bought a lot more stuff, and I'd always put it on credit cards and then pay it off. But now that I'm trying to look at like buying a home, it's got to take your savings to the next level for that. Oh, your first Amex card for your business. You do freelance full time, Demon Wolf? Or did you start? Or is the business new? Your own ink. Okay. So you run, you do all the, yeah, let's see your website. So you were doing freelance and then now you just like run it as your own business, basically, like an agency or something? Like, do you call it an agency or consultant, or what do you call it? Consultancy? Price info model? A real business. Congratulations, man. I always think that's the dream, and then I'm like, that is so much work. I don't know if I have the patience for all of it. Let's see, MrDemonWolf.com. I did see this, I think, when you launched it. Sorry, I have my dark reader on, so that's probably why it looks different. Small to mid business for any kind of technical solutions. Even got accounting to do your taxes this year, and it's already done, which is nice. I know that's the biggest thing you worry about is going on your own. You're like, the taxes. Here, I don't remember where exactly you are, but in the U.S., you have to do them quarterly, which is a lot. Seems frequent to me. Get an accountant? Yeah. Murdoch Turner, what's up? I went to talk to an accountant once about it, to like hire him. And he's like, okay. And then he just told me all the things that he wanted me to do. And I thought he was telling me all the things that he's gonna do. And then he got to the end and he's like, okay, well, that's it then. And I'm like thinking, wait, I'm here to hire you as an accountant, but you just here to tell me how to do it myself? Like, and then he charged me $75 for an hour, and I was like, what the I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get my stuff done from this guy. Yeah, I don't have time for that stuff either. I don't really enjoy it. Actually, I do not budgeting, but I do track my expenses for all the things I buy on a little tool I built. This site looks nice, Demon Wolf. Do you design it too? Or did you hire someone to design and then you just coded it? Search engine optimization. Look at all these happy customers. Yeah, it would be nice to hear my accountant say, you keep great records. I'd feel pretty good. Looks nice, man. Congrats on going, oh, you're in Wisconsin. Going full-time with it? Or your own business? I mean, I guess you were probably already full-time. But calling it your own business. That's impressive. I have a friend who started doing, what's it called? Freelancing recently. Well, it's more consulting. He didn't create his own business, but yeah, it's a lot of work. That's why I'm always excited to see people who actually do it, because I know it's a lot of work. Primeagen page? Oh, nice. Streamer info. And it's funny because most people get into it because you're like, oh, I like coding, you know, and then all of a sudden you have to like run a business and market it and all this stuff, and it's a lot of different extra skills to be tacking on. Oh, you pushed it out to line out. So you built like a demo app. So when I make new things, I like to be lazy and copy it from an old one. Price info modal. So this is gonna have more content in it. It's basically gonna have these things. I think it's just that. And it should, well, I wrote some styles to kind of toggle them, show you which one if you're on desktop or not, but I disabled them for the time being so we could see while we debug. Let's hook up this price info stuff. I don't need this. So that link comes from the product card. And what I want to do is when you click the button, I want to launch the modal, and then I want to continue on. So I'll change this. I'll probably, oh no, wait, sorry, this is the title. I want to look down at the button. It's this one, buy on Amazon. So I want to change this link based on a few different things. If it actually has a deal or not. If it doesn't have a deal, there's no reason for me to show you that modal, so I want to add that feature later on. For now, I'm just gonna click on it and then launch the modal and see what it looks like. Deal? So I think this would end up getting pulled out as like a different button depending on the pricing. I'll call it buy button. And this is going to change based on basically the price, but let's start with just a forced mode. And this way I can kind of force and debug it to do different things. So this, in this case, should be a button, I think. Oh, no, I do want to keep it a link. Always. I think I just want the on-click handler because I want it to point to the page. So if you want to, like, you know, right-click, open link in new tab, you can do that. In that case, I think I can bring this back to what it was. Oops. Should we just undo a bunch? Okay. And instead, I'll do on click and buy button handler. What are we going with these days? And that will already have the URL on it. So something, okay, the product card already has product info. Latest scan. Oh, I did something fancy for the pricing in here. So I just really want to check, does it have a used one? Where's my pricing thing? Here it is. So there is an issue where the latest scan is sometimes different, right? Like I'm using all these things to pull the scan from. First I look at this, let's see. Well, first I look at the latest scan, then I try to look at the poppy scan, and then I look at the scrap. But this should only happen if I have a latest scan, I think. I would only have this button if there is a latest scan, I believe. Okay. So if there's a latest scan and latest scan dot best used offer, actually I'm going to take the event in here. I could just do that. And I'm going to do a Boolean to check if it exists. Because I'll say if it does not exist, then I want to, no wait, if it does exist, then I want to e.prevent default. Because I don't want to take you out to the new site, but I want to launch the Modal from here. Launch Modal. That's just pseudocode. It doesn't really. I haven't written it yet. Don't worry. Otherwise, it's going to keep on going and link through. And I think that's right. I think that's it. I'm thinking really slow tonight. Okay, so it's got the full URL there. If I click on that, it doesn't do anything. If I click on that one, it takes me there. Takes me there. But this, the other thing is if I'm gonna change this because I want const has used offer. I don't think I'd have to watch any of the other ones. I think I could just do latest scan, right? So if it has a used offer, prevent the default, launch the modal. And if it has a used offer, then I want to include this. Otherwise, I don't. Because if there's no used offer, I don't care to open the all conditions screen. So this should open, just take you to the page so you can view it. Ba-boom. Which color would you get? I think I'd do silver. I mean, they all look nice, but black seems a little boring. Would this get really dirty? Looks like it might get dirty. I'm not a dirty person though, right? Okay, and this one doesn't do anything because it's going to show you that. And this one will have, yeah, the URLs are different. Boom. Okay. 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 I think there's other places I need to add this. Let me see real quick where else I link out. From the image. I feel like I should just make a helper for that, but I really don't want to change it everywhere right now, so let's just ignore it. I'll do it later. Deal. Hydrate brick. Okay. Launch Modal. Should I launch it from within the product card? I might as well. Price info modal, set price info modal. Am I doing useState or react.useState? So, is that you making noise back there? useState. Okay. So that should show it. I mean, I haven't made the modal yet, but that should show it. Should I just make a modal component too? Might as well. This should not... I didn't really mean to put all these classes in here. Maybe I don't need to make a modal, we'll see. I'll just do the modal class. As you can see, I've been dumping all of my CSS into one file. The position is fixed. Top 0, right 0, left 0, bottom 0. Do I need to do that, or can I just do... I forgot. BG black. We'll do that for now and see it show up. We need to add it down below. Oh no, price. Okay, I'm calling it price info. I should be calling it product info, right? Whatever. Price info modal. And this is going to take a product, right? Or the latest scan? I don't know. Let's add them both here for now. Doesn't have a product. Doesn't have a latest scan either. A latest scan is required, and that is a scan. So this should be latest scan dot best used offer dot what was that condition? If maybe that's just my desk making that noise. Three exclamation points? Did you see that? Why would I put 3 exclamation points? Oh, I don't think that's what I want. I figured it out. It's my keyboard thing. That's what's making noise. Okay, if there's no use offer, I want to return null, man. I don't need that. We don't need this. But now I can change this to used offer. And this would be used offer dot currency. Used offer dot I think I might have made a helper to get this price like this. Broken up like that? I don't know. Two fixed. Maybe I can do that. 0. That will give it to the whole number, I think. Two fix 2, and then I want to slice out anything before, or I want to slice -2. That will, two fixed will make a string, and then slice -2 should give me the last 2 numbers, I think. Used offer dot ships from, is that what it was? Are these different? I think they're the same. I just need to use listing example. Yeah, one's desktop and one's mobile. Let me repeat it for now, and then later on we will figure it out. There it is. Used good. Cool, cool, cool. Pricing is working. Ships from is working. I obviously don't want it black. I just did that because, you know. Because, you know. I do think I want to dim out the other stuff around it though. So like, that would be the modal, and then there would be modal content. That's why I want to put it in another component. So this will just be a regular modal, no latest scan or anything like that. None of that. No, none of that. And then it will have basically just a div of modal body. There might be a header someday. I should be able to get rid of these and do just, well, and that too. How do I do it again? Like that? I don't remember. I made props for all these things? Interesting. I forgot how to default it to a frickin' React component, but whatever. Okay. So now this can import modal. Yeah. And then in here, so I do want the top right, left, 0, bottom, BG black. Is it BG opacity? Hell yeah. Give it like a 30%. And then this can be, let's, width 50% or half? What is it? Width, oops, width, screen half? Let's try that. Okay, we got a kind of modal effect going. It's still not all the way over here. That's interesting. Maybe this one's not gonna work. And it should be with screen height, screen. Interesting. Why is it still popping up on? Oh, I didn't give it a Z index yet either. Z. I don't know what my options were. 10. what's this extra space over here? You see it? Why is there a margin? Interesting. Okay. M0. I forgot how to do. Can I do? I don't think I can do important like that in here, can I? Holy sh! Max width, screen small. M auto? No, I don't want to. Yeah, M auto. But I also want to do this as flex. Then. There we go. Okay, so it should be centered now. Oh, I need to. Okay, let's toggle it. Let's toggle it. This is. No. Price info modal. And then when you click this, boom. Boom. Maybe someday we'll get fancy and animate it, you know? Okay, so this needs a title and a footer. And the modal body, I think I want to be... I'm wondering if I should style it within there. I think I should. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, price info modal. And this should be... page header BG, or just BG box. I don't remember what I call them. Yeah, pretty long style list now. There was a container I saw. Container floating. Box BG. I think I just made the, oh no, that's the, well, I did just make this, but let's try it out. No, not that one. I don't even want it in here. I want it in this price info modal. There it is. Yeah, the color blends a lot in with, you know. What if I made the background lighter with the modal? Like that. It's too inverted to me. It's like dark mode too much to... You know, go with that. Okay, so this would be BG black. What is the box BG like again? Maybe I'll make a light mode of that. I just held my sneeze in. Oh, it hurts. BG Darkgrass. And then I think this one would be applying BG Grass. Grass. It's still too dark. Did I make another lighter color? I don't think so. Should I make another lighter color? BG Light Grass. So this is the current color. It went from 22 to 19 for dark, so maybe this would be like 24. Do I have to reboot the whole thing, or does it pick that up and rebuild it? Let's see. Is that lighter? Let me try another couple shades. 26. It's getting better. I feel like I want to go even lighter. 28. I might not be doing this right. I might be changing the green color, not the brightness. That makes sense. Okay. Do they have an online CSS color picker? What? They got this shit built into Google now? That is awesome. Okay, I want to increase the brightness. Let's try that. 45, it is just going up. Okay. Yeah, something more like that. Let me see how it looks. Okay, without it, it's dark. And then you're like, hey, look at this. Let's go even more. Let's go 60. Yes. You're ready to buy with that color. Okay, I do want to make a header and footer though. So this will have H1. And then eventually a footer. A title's not required though. Damn it, I need my props back. Interface. Props. Title. It's a string. Oops. Class name. Children are required. Children are required. Okay? What is this? React.node? Davison. Magales. Hey. Welcome. Looking for a job? All right. Any good leads? Are you interviewing? Brooke Zerker, hey! Wow, Brooke Zerker in chat. This is exciting. Here's a shout out to Brooke Zerker. That's the old shout out. And the new one is... How do you do the new one? Is it no. / shout out. Okay. Brooke Zerker. There's the new one and the old one. He's streaming Rust. As you can see, he's got a little crab there. Named Ferris? Is that the name of the Rust crab? And he has got a lot of good Rust stuff. And what was the other framework you use with it? The mascot's name is Ferris? I didn't know that. Oh, element? I don't know. Did I write children anywhere else? React.node. Oh, React node. Okay. Knew I was close. URS, yes. And U. There we go. It works, it's alive. Modal title. I think I just want title and body. I need to close though, huh? A close or cancel option. We'll see. We'll start there. What is your problem, Modal? But only a single was provided. I meant to do it the other way around. Just one React node, not many. There we go. And the title of this album is this will probably be hard-coded. Finding the right offer, I don't know. Well, that's not right. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I don't want the title in there. Maybe I'll just put it in here manually, huh? Right offer. And this should be text XL. Look for the offer matching used condition, and I'm gonna bold that. And strong price. What I wanted to do was draw like little things to point to them, but I don't know if I'm there yet. Condition. Matching info. I'm wondering if these should be in a list. I don't think, yeah, those won't be styled correctly. Did I included the pros in here. So let me call this the header. Pros, I think it's just pros. And I should be able to get rid of this. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe I don't want it on everything. And it didn't do the right color either. I wonder if I could just do it in here. Pros UL. What is the, what do I put after it? Maybe I'm not doing that right. Maybe that's not what that is. That is to set for the pros UL something, I think. Okay. So maybe I'll do MY4 and then on each one of these. Hey, yo, creative, no. Testing? You mean like written tests or I don't have written tests yet. Maybe this should just be the hard-coded information that's not in this format. Oh. I am not worried about, writing tests yet, but if I did, I would look into Playwright, because I know that's the new hotness, but I haven't played with it yet. Cypress is... Even then, it's been so long of me using Cypress that I would have to relearn it, so I might as well jump to Playwright. Anyway. Alright, Creative Noel, thank you for popping in. It's been a pleasure. Okay, Okay, since I don't really know what I want to do with this, let me just comment this out for now and add the continuing links. Which will be at the bottom here. And these will have a two buttons. Well, it's actually a link again. Back from the product card. Let me pass in the link URL. Hey, there's Zoe. Demon Wolf, you still here? Did I not make? I didn't make a thing for that yet. But there's the link URL. And then we can do, I'm gonna copy that other link. How about that? I wonder if I can just make that another component that I pass in. I got it. Buy on Amazon. Something I like about Playwright is how easy it is to set up accessibility testing. Oh, interesting. So like it'll check. How do they do accessibility testing? Is it legit? Like, is it comparable to testing with JAWS or something? Manually? Or do they just run an accessibility report on it and then like you can, you know? Okay. I messed up the sizes somehow. Yelled at me for having text that wasn't readable because it was too similar color to the background. Ah! So it does contrast check as well. That's good. That is cool. I didn't know it could do that. So are you using it on one of your apps or at work, or where did you test that out? Got it. Buy on Amazon. Is this... Wait, that shouldn't be in here. That's why I'm in the wrong section. No pun intended. There we go. Let me see. Text that will be hard to read for users with vision impairments due to poor color contrast, the background behind it. UI controls and form elements without labels that a screen reader could identify. Interactive elements with duplicate IDs, which can confuse assistive technologies. That's cool. It's a nice little added benefit to have. I wonder if people are using this. So my friend works for a brewery, and the owner told him that their lawyer said people have been going around scanning brewery websites, like small-time breweries, you know, and checking for accessibility issues. And if they have an accessibility issue, they send them a lawsuit and say, you need to fix this. And they get money out of it. So it's kind of like a little thing that they're running. And eventually their brewery got hit too. And I think they were able to fix all the stuff. But one of the things they had to do was like install this accessibility widget on their site that does a lot of these things and checks that stuff for you. And that was interesting for me to hear that people are building bots that do this kind of stuff. So I wonder if they use this to like test it, or if they're just manually looking through sites, running the things and running the accessibility test and seeing if it comes back with any errors. And if it comes back with an error, they just flag it or something. It is different than Cypress, right? I remember they have the thing that you can run, like it can mimic you, right? You can say, okay, start test, and then do the steps in the browser, and then say I'm done, and then it tracks all those steps and creates the test for you based on that. Is that right? Or are you writing them manually? Yeah, they have that. Buy it on Amazon. Okay, so then now from here, it should open that full thing. Suspenseful music's playing. And there it goes, and there it is. Multiple browser testing out of the box too. Oh, interesting. That's a good idea. There has been a time where I shipped a .flat to production and then realized that it was Safari or mobile or something that did not support .flat yet. It just errored. Okay, I'm gonna hide this mobile one for now. So it'll just be, this is what it would look like. Find the right offer. Look for the offer with the matching info. Okay, and then let's put the info in there. I mean, I'll add some more stuff like don't show me this again or whatever, right? But this should be a flex. And in this case, I don't want to items or justify center, justify end. Flex end? What is it? Why doesn't it pop up again? End. Okay. Maybe this needs to be justify end. That's because I have Modal on there, huh? Yes. Do I need the justify end as well then? Maybe not, I don't know. I want the width to be bigger now. There we go. I got it. Buy on Amazon. PY4. And why was there a margin at the top of it? Big old margin at the top of it? I don't know. And why isn't it going all the way over there? Oh. Still didn't justify at the end. There should be a button here that says close. And it should be called class name BTN. Link button. Link text. Forgot it when I named everything. It's been so long since I've worked on all these things. Maybe I'll just put the clothes up there. Feeling like this green might be a little too much now. Let's see if we can bring it down. Wait, this is not in there. It's in tailwind config. 60? How about a 50? Yeah, it's okay. Got it. Buy on Amazon. So I want to open that and then I want to close the modal. Or do I? I might not because I do like to click out of it like that though. So I want to add that. Look for the offer with the matching info. With the matching info. It's gonna be this basically. Wise? No, I don't think I want to do all of that. But I'll keep this for here. I will say used offer condition, user offer.
That was probably like the best one.
Use good. Should I try to reuse the, this doesn't work yet. This? I like that styling, right? That's in my product card. Well, it's actually in the product pricing. I think it's just a key value stat. Where's the used one? This is the used one. That's a lot, but I'll tame it down. So there's not going to be any comparison information. It should always be available. Used offer price. I don't think I want any of that. I just want this. Used good. Ships from. I don't think I need that title at all. Shorten that up. Okay. And I don't think I need this either because I'm not. Sorry about that. Coming through. This could be shortened down to that. Looks the same. Okay. Flex space X4, I think. I don't know, we'll copy those styles from somewhere else in a minute. Okay, so there's one. Ships from sold by there we go. Um, 5, 4. I think I'm gonna make this the section subtitle. Content subtitle? There's a few different versions I have. Let's start with section subtitle. Yes, that's the one I wanted. Find the right offer. I don't know. Look for the offer with the matching info. Kind of feel like I should bring the green down a little more, huh? Grinding hard on Fortnite. Less screen. Oh, hey, Zoe's back. Let me go get her. Let me find her. How about 40? How's that? Is that a good enough cream? Okay, hold on. Zoe, we got redemption. I have a MacBook, an M1 MacBook Pro 16-inch. So, say something, Zoe. Person, okay, that's enough, huh? Great, now she's gonna want to cuddle. I think that's good again. I can dump this trash. I wanted this to be spaced a little more, maybe 6, maybe 8. Do you use Tailwind on your sites, Mr. Demon Wolf? You say she wants to cuddle like it's a bad thing. No, it's not. When I'm on the computer, though, she tries to get up here and she gets so frustrated. She stands down, like stands up on her legs and puts her arms up on the armchair and like wants to cuddle. But it gets kind of annoying if I'm on the computer for a while, so it's hard for me to have her up here while I'm using this. While I'm using the keyboard, if I'm just watching something, it's okay, but while I'm using it, it's hard to keep it up there. Mr. Demon Wolf got the 14-inch and it's too powerful. Yeah, it's great. I think I upgraded my RAM. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm on 32 gigabytes. And I upgraded my hard drive to a 1 terabyte SSD. And I only got 500 gigs left. I've got a lot of data on my thing right now, but. Sylvie? Is that your cat's name? Sylvie? Is that how you say it? Likes to purr program with you? See what I did there? Oh, NPM kill to clean up my packages. No, it's not that. It's that I bought a drone and I've got a lot of the original video on my hard drive right now. I also am in the process of organizing my photos and videos, so I have a lot of it downloaded onto my computer right now, and then eventually I will move it off once it's organized and backed up in the cloud and such. So that's why it's so high. Normally it's down a lot more. I've got a lot more space. I've usually got I guess I usually have like 400 gigs. I don't know what's taking up so space now, but code is not the big problem. Sylvie, did I not know your cat's name? That doesn't sound familiar to me. I just always thought of it as your cat. Man, I never even knew. Okay, this is decent. I feel like it needs more of something. The clothes needs to work. But the functionality works. So you say, I got it, buy on Amazon, and then boom, and it pops open, shows you the deals, you can find them, and then if you're like, wait, what was I doing? You can come back here and see, okay, looking for this one. Otherwise, close it out and go back to the main thing. Sylvie. That was from a game, right? What game is that from? I think that's what you told me. Berserker, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you, buddy. I want to do a game night again. Close. Okay, how do I want to make... I have to go to the bathroom too, though. Let me try to see if I can... Oh, she had the name in a dream. Interesting. I could have sworn you told me it was a character from a game, but maybe that was someone else's cat. Maybe I'll put that thing in a box, BG. I just want to check it out real quick, you know? Got sidetracked in my brain for a second. padding bottom floor. Or maybe it's not a thing, I don't know. A game night in person. I need an in-person game night, but we could do online too. I did. So I got Mario Party, the original one, but I also bought Mario Party Superstars, which is fun. It's the old games and boards from Mario Party, from like N64 and those other older systems. That one's fun. Did you get Harry Potter? Have you been playing Harry Potter? I think I'm gonna wait for Switch just because I want to be able to play it on the go, but I know it won't look as good as like PlayStation or Steam or computer or whatever, any of these other ones, you know. I didn't mean to do this one. I meant to do in here. Box BG. Hi, I was one of your students. Steven. Which one? G what? G what? You haven't tried Harry Potter? Oh man, I want to play it. Well, I've seen some people play it, you know, on Twitch, but Stray. I've never played. Oh, is that the cat one? I've heard good things. G77. That's up there. Was I in that class full time, or was I changing in and out? I think I was changing in and out of classes. Anyway, how's it going now? What are you up to now? Are you a senior developer now? I feel like a lot of the people I taught are already senior developers. Box BG light. Small padding bottom. Around G60 something we started rotating everyone. Yeah. G46 was your first class, right? And then you had 64 right after. So confusing. Back and forth. Let me just remove this temporarily and see what it looks like. First is lead. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yes. I mean, I don't know if I needs that extra box. It's just kind of a thing. Your first was G12? Dang. My first was G30, and G31 was what you were teaching with Danny. And I think I only saw you guys a couple times. G30 I was with till the end, but I came in pretty close to the end. And then I started switching after that, I think. Does it need the box BG or not? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure I'll fix it more later. But let's do the close. That's what I wanted to do. Didn't want to get distracted, but I did. that's back to where we were, yeah. Okay, how do you want to handle the close? We have the modal here. Usually I do like a callback thing. And hand it like the close, but that's because in here I just did show the modal, but I think in reality I want it there all the time. It feels like a lifetime ago, I know. So you gotta be a senior dev by now, right? Is it visible or show hide? Hidden equals hidden boolean. Technically in L3, but I think it's technically senior in other places. Yeah, it depends where you are. I think L3, 3 is usually senior level. And pays more than senior at the last company. Yeah, if you ever want to check it, you can do levels.fyi. It looks kind of messed up. Okay, fix your eyes. Never mind, I'm just gonna let it look messed up. I don't like the light versions. And you can add your company in here and see what it is. So you can see like Google L3 is a software 2. That would be, I guess they don't have a whatever name. They have salaries on here. That's the main reason people come look at it. Oh, senior, wait, that's an ad. Man. But you can see an L3 here is like an SD1 at Amazon or an L4. You can see how the levels compare. And you can see what they name different levels. So here, like Google, they don't call it senior until L5. But I think this, because these are big companies, in most companies, I think 3, like here, Lockheed here at E3, is a senior level, usually. Wow, they got staff and senior staff? Wow. Distinguished. Woof! That sounds legit. And I usually pass like an on close. And that should be something that returns void. And then I'll default this to a nope, nope. And L5 takes like 10 years of experience. Yeah. It's up there. Is this how I do it? On clock? On click. Close handler. Oops. I'll call on close in case they want to do something. Well, they're going to have to adjust the opening and closing. It's okay for now. There was a way to check like e.target.class list dot has. Is that it? I don't know. Modal. So if the target is the modal and not like modal body or whatever. Let me see if that's right. Add or remove. Isn't there another way to check if it has something? Oh, contains. That's not checking like part of the string. It's checking each of the class names, right? Class list modal. I think that's it. What do you guys think of all these layoffs? I think, let me tell you what I think. No, I'm just kidding. I think a lot of companies were overstaffed. There's a lot of people who don't do much at their work. A lot of people who had 2 jobs. And I think they're weeding out a lot of those. And they're even cutting more since they're doing it now. I think they're also cutting off the low performers as well to really bring it back down, you know? But I've heard people who are getting laid off are finding new jobs decently easy. So I don't think the whole job market has turned down. There's just been a lot of layoffs. And I mentioned earlier that I built up my emergency fund now up to like 7 months worth of expenses. So if I got laid off, I would have 7 months of expenses. And then plus hopefully whatever they lay me off. Whatever they give me for laying me off, but they laid off. Yeah, Brooks says if you looked at the hiring over the past few years, they laid off a tiny percentage of what was hired. There was so many hired. Manny, hello, welcome. The emergency fund. I got one. You got one? Everybody got one? You should have one. I don't think any of the layoffs have been performance-based. Well, Google's saying that they're going to cut low performers. And pretty much whenever they do layoffs, they usually go for low performers or high salaries, I think. Those are the first 2 that they would cut. Manny's got his. Smart guy there. Yeah, I'd like to get mine to a year right now. That's my new goal. 1 year. So even if I if I get laid off and then I'm burnt out, I'm like, I've got plenty of time to find the perfect next job, you know? I don't want to just take something. Yeah, I'm up to 7 months right now. So I'm trying to get to at least a year. That's my next goal. Maybe, you know, if things get worse, then I would go more, but. Company is close to Google, so it was completely random and they cut good performers. Yeah, it could be because they were high salaries. I mean, if they're just going after, like, you know, money, like you need to cut this amount from your budget, they might cut a high performer with a high salary to save 2 employees or something, you know, versus like having to cut 2 employees. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of random. There's a lot of politics that goes into who they cut, yeah. A year for emergency is best. I think they say minimum 6 months, but I don't think a lot of people even have that. I would like a year, just so I don't have to live like horribly during that year too. Yeah, I saw Meta's rumored to be doing more too. Yeah, multiple layoff rounds will be bad. Also because just putting all that work on a smaller team, you know, but we did get to the point where there was enough work to keep people busy a little bit, maybe too much. Yeah, many. I've had to grow it. Like when I paid off my debts, I made sure that I saved up enough for my emergency fund, and because it just takes so much stress away from me. I don't want to be stressed about having to find a job. I got to find a job in like 3 months, like, because the job search alone, like finding a new job in 3 months is hard. That's a lot of work. You might not be taking the best job for you. You might just be taking the first one that comes along, you know? Like I don't want another job, to have to job hop anymore. I know what I want out of a job, and it's not like, those kinds of jobs are not plentiful out there, I'd say. I don't want to get back into working 60 hours a week or something. So, a lot of luck, yeah. Yeah, I still hear people going out right now and like still getting multiple offers from companies, you know? I've never had multiple offers at once. It might be because I don't generally go through too many like interviewing process at once. I don't want to burn myself out. So if the class list contains Modal, then run the onClose. And let's pass it in from here. onClose is going to be got to the final stages and got rejected for 8 months, yeah. Yeah, especially, I mean, that's what, every time I've interviewed, once I get an offer, I usually end up going for that first one, because I think I'm always like panic interviewing where I need to take the next thing, you know? 20 plus final stage interviews, yeah, that's rough, that's a lot. I think interviewing is lucky like that too, you know? Like everything could be perfect, and then like my company will randomly implement a hiring freeze, and we would have someone ready to hire, we're trying to get them on board, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, sorry, we're in a hiring freeze. And there's nothing the team can do about that, or they decide to go, you know, with someone else who was cheaper because they needed a job right away, and they might not have been a better candidate, but whatever, like there's so many things that have to fall in place, I feel. Unless you're an ultimate badass. But I don't think I'm an ultimate badass. I need to add some state here. Const. User the state. You're an ultimate badass to us. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brookzerker. And this needs to be passed in. Oh, hidden. I did do that. I did. Default is hidden. The opposite of hidden. If show modal, then do all that junk. Otherwise, do null. Did I need another thing in here? I don't remember. I feel like, oh, I passed one in here. Oh, I was gonna put it in here. But let's just see real quick. I don't think I added. This is a very clean file structure. This is mostly redwood.js. So this is a redwood.js project, and a lot of their code is generated, like the pages. It'll generate that stuff for you, so they are very much the same. A little verbose, in my opinion, but it is kind of easy to find out what you want. But they make, like, you know, a lot of layouts. I don't feel like this project's that big, and I feel like there is a lot of files in here. Like, I wrote all these common ones manually, but most of that other stuff was generated and I modified it. So this should be const. Toggle modal. I just want to close it, right? Close button. Boom. Oh, I broke that. So in the product card, when I click, I want to flip it. If it has a used offer, show the price info modal. Oh, set price info modal true. Am I not passing this in? Am I not doing something similar? If it has a used offer, maybe that's showing up wrong. Let's see. has a used offer, true. Set price info modal. Let me fix some stuff. So this starts hidden. Oh, I'm not updating it when hidden updates. Use effect. Okay. There it is. And now I closed it. Oh, but then it breaks after that. That's interesting. Is that because in here? Oh, I did want to try that too. Let me try that real quick. Okay. Yeah, so if I click anywhere in the body, that's fine. But if I click outside, hides it, and then it just doesn't come back. But if I click it close, and it just doesn't come back. Okay. Use other hooks or mostly use effect? I do use callback sometime when things don't automatically work, but like this, I'll usually start with these just every time like that, and then if for some reason I'm having some weird bug, I'll use callback. Yeah. My project at work, we just spun up a new project, and it's going to be in Preact, which is basically React, you know, but they have regular events, and so I'm kind of looking forward to that, like a watered down React. And in there they have signals, which is interesting. It's a newer thing. Kind of like it's more similar to like the two-way data binding of the old days, like in Angular or something. Like you can overwrite a value, so you can do like signal.value to read it. Whenever you read it, that'll be like a read-only value. It'll I think it's like a proxy, and then accessing it knows that whenever you read this, it'll automatically update for you. And then if you want to change it, you can just like set the value to something else. And then that would trigger a re-render for you automatically. So I think it should reduce, make some code a little easier, like state-wise. You don't have to call the setters yourself. You can just do this. So that's interesting. Another interesting way to do things besides use state. Okay, what am I doing in here hidden? I don't think I need it in this one. So it doesn't work the second time. Price info modal. I've learned to like explicit setters if there are side effects. Yeah, I could see it being confusing, like if you didn't know it was having that. But it was an interesting way. I also did a little bit of Vue stuff recently. Well, when I work with Directus, I've been working with Vue, so learning some Vue in there. I haven't touched Vue in a long time. So learning a lot of their newer API as well. Hidden. The hidden is kind of confusing me. Let me change it to show. Visible. Number one issue that students ran into with Angular was knowing what triggered redraws. Yeah, you could probably be having a lot of redraws that you didn't even know about, you know? On close modal. I'm gonna delete this. I don't think I need that anymore. The only thing is this doesn't update correctly. I think I don't want to update it when this updates. What are you upset about? Okay. No? It's because... I know. Visible. Well, I didn't pass that in, so that's could be a problem. This is why you don't build your own modals. Did it work, or didn't even work the first time either, huh? Default is false. Do I even need that? Because it changes it there. I need to set this back. Or pass an on close in there too. I don't really want to manage it at this top level, but I need to be able to open it when I think I need a non-close too. This feels nasty, but we'll fix it for now. Where's the other one? What did I do? This one. I guess I don't need this. Oh, I can just pass visible then. Or just see visible. And I think that should be it. There it goes. And if I click this one, it links me there directly. Eventually I'll add like a don't show the, well, maybe I do want to show it all the time. I was gonna say I'll add a don't show this again, but I'm not sure if I should do that or not. Wow, I gotta pee. I mean, I think I'm done for the night anyway. I'll probably do some more on this, but I am happy where I am now. Functionality-wise, I think it works. I got it. Buy on Amazon. And if it doesn't have a used price, it just opens the regular page. Cool. And now that should work everywhere. So I go to my all deals and they're like, oh, this one. And it says, oh, used, very good. Sold by Amazon, find it, okay. Find the right offer. So you'll get that for all of them. Good enough for now. Am I right? Oops. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the peoples on the streams. Do you guys want to go to Juice? Or Madeline of Rivia? I don't think I've interviewed. Wow, there's a lot of people. I don't even know how to spell her name, that's so hard. Okay. All right, thank you for hanging out and watching. I think there's one more thing that I want to add before I launch, but this gets me mostly there. A few more hours? Yeah, right. What time do you start? 3 a.m.? And if you haven't, check out Brooke Zerker. He's a morning streamer. I'm a nighttime streamer. I will / shout out at Brooke Zerker. He's a morning streamer, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Every once in a while, I wake up early enough to catch the end of his stream. And it's kind of exciting when I do. But I also follow him on YouTube, where he posts a lot of his archives, and he's posting new videos all the time. So, yes, check that out. We're gonna raid Madeline of Rivia. She's a 100 devs person, which if you're unfamiliar with that, that is a Leon, Learning with Leon thing. I do have a YouTube, and I upload these there afterwards, but I've streamed twice this year, so I haven't been doing that much. But you will be able to find the archive there in the future. Ryan, hello, goodbye. I'll catch you next time. All right, enjoy the raid. We are going now. Goodbye.